What's good, y'all? So I am outside doing a little bit of sunbathing. I'm about to do some push-ups, but I have not done a video in a while, and I actually have recorded many, but somehow I keep losing them and not posting them, and I'm sorry. I've been really inactive this summer on social media, and I think it's just been a really good break for me, actually. I was working the whole summer in Seattle. I did post a couple times about this at a company called Brighton Jones, and I was teaching emotional intelligence at a finance company, which was actually a super neat, cool kind of combination of different things, different types of people, and I learned a lot about corporate companies and sort of what that environment's like. Learned a little bit about finance, which is good. But I wanted to do, instead of going and posting 10 videos or something, I'm going to just do a quick summary of everything. So this summer, since the last video, I finished my sophomore year in college, and I don't remember if I did an update on how the season went, but I went all best times in my last meet, and I beat a couple people, which was super dope, and I didn't get last place in anything, which is also super exciting. And qualifies for some meets that I used to swim at, so that was fun. In terms of school, I think that I didn't enjoy all my classes last semester, and I'm excited for this semester, where every semester I'm trying more to pick classes that I really actually am going to enjoy and be interested in, so that's kind of an ongoing quest. I passed my 2-year on testosterone mark June 3rd this past summer, so I'm about 2 years and 2 months on testosterone now. I don't think anything in terms of all the T changes, so going through that, I mean, I think my muscles have that stopped changing based on testosterone. In terms of, I'm just kind of, if they're growing, it's just because I'm just lifting. I think body mass distribution has pretty much stopped at this point. I think the biggest thing that's changing is my body hair and my facial hair, and my facial structure. So I think my face the jawline is still changing. Not a lot. I think the most change happened between 1 and 2 years, but a little bit still. I still don't have any menstrual cycles. There's no issues with my, anything going on in the midsection there. The facial hair, so before I kind of just had this much here and then 4 on my chin, but there's a lot more for me on my chin, and it now goes along here, and I don't know how well you probably can't see it, but it exists here, and it grows sort of quickly again for me. And so if I don't shave, this is me not shaving after a weekish. Again, I don't know how much you can see, but if you check my Instagram, you can see it a little bit better. And it goes here too, so I've got the sideburns, and they kind of connect here, and they go along here, the hair, and then there's nothing here. I got a little bit going on here, and then a little bit going on here, and so I shave probably once. Well, sometimes I shave every day, and sometimes I shave once a week, but if I shave every day, then it's smooth. If I shave once a week, it gets about this long. So recently I've been having a lot of it feels like I'm being hormonal in that I am sweating a lot, which I'm not really sure why that's happening. Also, I'm not naked. I'm wearing a Speedo because I was gonna go swimming later. Just disclaimer. And my voice I don't think has changed, but you guys can see. You go to my other videos and check that out. My hairline I don't think has changed a whole lot since the last time. Everybody says my eyebrows are thicker. I don't know if you want to go back to my other posts to see that. I mean, I think they are a little bit thicker. I think that's just because there's more dense hair when you grow, or when you're on testosterone. I think I've been a little bit hormonal recently, and I've had these breakouts of sweat. I'm not a fan of that, and I don't know why it's been happening. I think maybe it's because I've been inconsistent with my shot, but I'm not really sure. I went back to shots because I think the last video I did was about Testapel, so I'm not doing Testapel anymore. So for top surgery, I passed 2 years back in March, and I don't think I made a video about it, but I got surgery on March 10th with Dr. Garamoni in Davie, Florida, which is a little bit north of Miami, and I've been really happy with my results. There you guys go. I think I did make a video about this, I think, earlier. I don't remember. Anyways, I'm really happy with my results. Nothing has changed in terms of them. I put sunblock on when I go outside, although today I haven't, and it's because it's 5 o'clock. And there's nothing new about it. I mean, so for the sensation, again, 2.5 years since top surgery, the sensation is strange underneath the nipple between here and the scar line. The scar line itself has little to no sensation. and the nipples have little to no sensation, but everything else around it has pretty good sensation. The skin moves really well, which is good. I'm really happy with the results. I don't think there's a lot of dog earring. Oh look, there's my shadow. Hello. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with my results, and I wouldn't change it. People ask why it's connected in the middle. So my chest beforehand was really large. I had over double D sized breasts, and there's so much skin there that if he had just cut on the sides and not connected it, there would have been excess skin in the middle. So he connects them and just kind of brings the whole chest down. It worked for me, and it's different for everybody. So. In terms of recovery, because people always ask about top speed recovery, Dr. Garamoni suggests 6 weeks of no movement and definitely no putting your hands above your head. So I said, well, after 6 weeks, can I go swimming? And he said, yeah, again, because I'm a competitive swimmer. And so exactly on the 6 week mark on that day, I went swimming. I wouldn't suggest that for anybody if they're worried about the scar stretching. As you can see, my scars are pretty thick, as in like, you know, the width of them. I don't mind. I don't think there was any reality in which I was going to be able to hide my scars on my chest unless I got some sort of tattoo, which I'm not interested in, and I'm also not interested in hiding them. But you know, to each their own. So I'm not judging anybody else who feels the need to be more conscious of how they look. I just wasn't. So if you are more conscious about how they look and if they're going to stretch, or if you're worried about them stretching, a bug just flew in my mouth. Anyways, I would suggest waiting longer than 6 weeks, probably more like 10 to 12 weeks for it to really heal up before you go and move, because the first thing I did the 6 week was put my arms in a streamline, and I purposefully was like stretching. I went on like pull-up bars and hung on them to stretch my chest out so that I could move well in the pool, and that was the priority for me, and I don't regret it. But again, if you have a different priority, that's your prerogative, and just be aware of that. So if you I would recommend taking longer than 6 weeks if you're worried about that. People always ask what other things I'm planning on doing, and right now, nothing. I mean, I plan to keep taking my shots. I'm going to start my junior year in like 2 weeks, and I'm super excited to get back to my teammates and get back to practice. I'm living in a different house in the fall, and I'm really excited about that because I'm going to get a better room, and it's going to be closer to the pool, and that's really awesome. My roommates are dope, and I don't know, I think that this summer I've learned a lot about myself and just how because I was pretty much alone in Seattle. At least I started out alone because, I mean, it's a city I've never been to, filled with people I've never met, and I had to kind of create my own space, and it was definitely really difficult because I felt really alone a lot of the time, but I also went out and found a lot of people to hang out with, and that was amazing, and I'm really proud of myself for the amount of like family that I found, and also just like so thankful for the amount of people that kind of welcomed me into their circles. So if you're watching this and you're from Seattle and we hung out, thank you for being so wonderful to me. Yeah, so that's about the summary now. I'm sure there's other things I could talk about if you want me to have other videos. I'm gonna try to be better about posting videos, but I'm terrible at it, so yeah, let me know, and I'll try my best. I think the current topics are dating and girls, because I'm mostly attracted to women, so people ask me about that. And locker room stuff was one at one point, but I need more specific topics, so if you like specific topics about that or questions. Now I'm just droning, so I'm gonna shut up now. I hope you all have a great day. I don't know what day I'm gonna post this on, so whatever day it is, have a great one, and keep up some positive vibes, and yeah, be proud. See ya.